Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sadi Me Bula Saro Gama Suzame Chidava Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Pesa Mame Mensa Pesa Bawa Maha Samya Saro Ahom Pe Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Sadi Me Bula Saro Gama Suzame Chidava Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Pesa Mame Mensa Pesa Bawa Maha Samya Saro Ahom Pe Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Sadi Me Bula Saro Gama Suzame Chidava Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Pesa Mame Mensa Pesa Bawa Maha Samya Saro Ahom Pe Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Sadi Me Bula Saro Gama Suzame Chidava Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Pesa Mame Mensa Pesa Bawa Maha Samya Saro Ahom Pe Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Sadi Me Bula Saro Gama Suzame Chidava Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Pesa Mame Mensa Pesa Bawa Maha Samya Saro Ahom Pe Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Sadi Me Bula Sarva Gama Suzame Chidava Sri Ram Guru Sarva Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Sadi Me Bula Saro Gama Suzame Chidava Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Pesa Mame Mensa Pesa Bawa Maha Samya Saro Ahom Pe Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Sadi Me Bula Saro Gama Suzame Chidava Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Pesa Mame Mensa Pesa Bawa Maha Samya Saro Ahom Pe Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Sadi Me Bula Saro Gama Suzame Chidava Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Pesa Mame Mensa Pesa Bawa Maha Samya Saro Ahom Pe Om Pesa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Pesa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sudo Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Sadi Me Bula Saroa Hompe Om Beza Saro Samaya Manubalaya Beza Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sudi Me Bulazo Sarwa Gama Shuzame Chidama Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavat Sarwa Kada Kada Beza Mame Menza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Saroa Hompe Om Beza Saro Samaya Manubalaya Beza Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Sarwa Kayo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sudi Me Bulazo Sarwa Gama Shuzame Chidama Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavat Sarwa Kada Kada Beza Mame Menza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Saroa Hompe Om Beza Saro Samaya Manubalaya Beza Saro Denu Parisa samaya manubalaya pesa sado denu parisa zajo me bawa subo kayo me bawa subo kayo me bawa anula do me bawa sarwa sudi me bula sa sarwa kama suzame chidam sri ram guru om ha 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 bhagavan sarwa tada kada pesa mame manza pesa bawa maha samya sarwa om pe Om Beza Saro Samaya Manubalaya Beza Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Anulado Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bula Sa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidam Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Kada Beza Mame Manza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Te Om Beza Saro Samaya Manubalaya Beza Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Anulado Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bula Sa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidam Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Kada Beza Mame Manza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Pe Om Beza Saro Samaya Manubalaya Beza Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Anulado Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bula Sa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidam Sri Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Kada Beza Mame Manza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Te Om Beza Saro Samaya Manubalaya Beza Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Subo Kayo Me Bawa Anulado Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bula Sa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidam Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Kada Beza Mame Manza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Te
Meaningful, hello, welcome to True Buddha Tantric Dharma, brilliantly illuminates the great earth. True Buddha School's global online group cultivation of the Vajrasattva or the Vajrachitta Bodhisattva Sadhana for preliminaries. And before we begin, as usual, make yourself comfortable, make sure you have all your Dharma implements, your mala beads, you've changed the offerings at your altar. And most importantly, first of all, let's sit quietly and adjust our breathing. Please raise the back of your seat slightly and sit in the 7-point posture of Vajrasana if you can. So what that means is your legs crossed in a lotus position, your hands in the meditation mudra below the navel. If you're not able to sit with your legs crossed, it's okay. You can sit on a chair as long as you're able to enter into meditation. That's good. Straighten your spine, your central channel. Relax, extend both your shoulders. Let your tongue touch your upper palate and tuck in your chin. Close your eyes slightly and gently smile. Relax and let go of all thoughts. Focus your mind on a single point. Focus your attention on the present Dharma practice. Let your body become still. Let your speech become silent. And let your mind become quiet. Completely empty your body and mind. So let go of everything that you might have on your plate and adjust our breathing as much as possible so that it becomes subtle or gentle, slow and gradual. Sing菩萨法 Vajrasattva Bodhisattva or Vajrasattva Sadhana 四加行 4 preliminaries. Let's begin the practice. Begin with praying for the lineage root blessing. First, empty your body and mind. Next, visualize True Buddha School's lineage. Namo Maha Vajrayana. Namo Buddha Lochana Buddha Mother. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Namo Padma Kumara. Namo Living Buddha Lian Sheng. So visualize these 5 deities as 5 mundus from top to bottom at the top of your head, and visualize all these lineage deities radiating great light. And one by one, their faces transform into the face of our lineage root guru, and they then transform into pearls of light, and one by one, they merge into the body of our lineage root guru. And visualize our root guru sitting atop the crown of our heads, radiating great light. 请手结莲花童子手 inform the Padma Kumara Mudra. Let's recite the heart mantra 7 times to pray for the great lineage blessing and a perfect and complete practice. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hum. 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 祈请莲生活佛加持文 Supplication for the blessing of living Buddha Lian Sheng. Om Om. With reverence, I offer my purified body, speech, and mind to Vajrayana, your Dhamma body, Holy Buddha Lochana Buddha Mother, your bliss body, Padma Kumara, your emanation body, living Buddha Lian Sheng. These 3 bodies are the same in essence as the Buddha's grace. Homage to the great true Buddha lineage, your transcendent power permeates the whole universe, radiating light throughout the 3 times, manifesting in an instant across all time and space. Disciples of the Buddha constantly implore for your blessing light to increase merit and wisdom. In the past, Shakyamuni Buddha prophesied your Buddhahood. Amitabha Buddha entrusted you with the mission of deliverance. Maitreya Bodhisattva bestowed upon you the red crown. Padmasambhava taught you the tantric dharma. We pray you never abandon your vast vows to liberate us all. Thus, with your protection, care, and guidance, may your blessings give rise to swift accomplishment. Namo Vajrayana Buddha. Namo Buddha Lochana Buddha Mother. Namo Padma Kumara. Namo Living Buddha Lian Sheng. Namo the True Buddha, Ocean Assembly of all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Mahasattvas of the 10 directions and 3 times. 做四无量观, perform the 4 immeasurables visualization. Visualize your father and paternal relatives on your left, your mother and maternal relatives on your right, your teachers, benefactors, loved ones, and friends behind you, your karmic creditors and enemies in front of you, and all beings of the 6 realms surrounding on the outside. So these are gods, humans, jealous gods, hungry ghosts, animals, and beings in the hell realms, all joining us in this tantric dharma practice, all attaining Buddhahood together. So remember the key of this practice or this section is to visualize the faces of all sentient beings, transforming into your own face. And this visualization helps to cultivate a vast and boundless heart and mind of equanimity. So 进行手印拍掌弹指 from the awakened mudra, clap and snap fingers. 听经受及安土地真言 Om Sholi Sholi Maha Sholi Shisholi Soha. Om Shidoli Shidoli Shumali Shumali Soha. Om Warlatan Ha Ha Hum. Namo Samando Mudanan Om Dulu Dulu Biwe Soha. 念招请咒 recite the invocation mantra 3 times. Om Ah Om Soha. Om Ah Om Soha. Om Ah Om Soha. You sincerely invoke Namo lineage True Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, Namo White Pama Pura, Namo White Maha Pama Kumara, Namo Lotus Light Perfect East Buddha, Namo all lineage gurus of True Buddha School, the main deity of this group practice, Namo Vajrasattva, the main deity of this group practice, Namo Vajrasattva, the main deity of this group practice, Namo Vajrasattva, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Mahasattvas of the 10 directions and 3 times, Namo Maha Prajna Paramita. Namo the great benevolent lineage gurus of True Buddha School, may all beings attain peace and happiness. Namo the 5 Buddhas, deities, and the shrine, may all beings be free of all sufferings. Namo all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, may all beings abide in joy and kindness. Namo the Tripitaka and 12 divisions of the Buddhist canon, may all beings forsake discrimination. Namo all sages and sanghas of the 10 directions and 3 times, may all beings attain perfect enlightenment. Namo the perfectly enlightened, holy red-crowned Vajra Master Venerable Lian Sheng. May all beings of the 6 realms of samsara and I attain unsurpassed enlightenment in an instant, take refuge in, and ultimately return to Lian Sheng's Buddha land. 观想大礼拜 Great Homage Visualization 礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切佛 First prostrate in homage to the lineage Guru and all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times. Form the Buddha Shrine Mudra. You can look at a small diagram on the right side of the screen and let's visualize above and in front of us our root Guru, all True Buddha School lineage Gurus, the 8 principal Yidam deities, all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, basically encompassing all time and space, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, and all Dharma protectors, including Nagas and Devas. And they appear like multitudes of twinkling stars, pervading the vast expanse of space. Om, bring the mudra to touch your brow point, and visualize your Guru's brow point emitting a beam of white light entering your brow point. Bring the mudra to touch your throat area and visualize your Guru's throat emitting a beam of red light entering your throat area. Om, bring the mudra to touch your heart chakra. Visualize your Guru's heart chakra emitting a beam of blue light entering your heart chakra. And visualize yourself prostrating fully on the ground, paying homage universally to lineage with Guru and all Buddhas in the 10 directions and 3 times. So you can visualize infinite selves. So there are many, many, many of you on the ground paying homage to Guru and all Buddhas. Then touch the brow point, touch your brow point with the mudra again, and release the mudra. 二拜诸菩萨 second prostrate in homage to all bodhisattvas from the lotus mudra. So same thing, Om, white light, red light, Om, blue light, and visualize yourself, infinite selves, paying homage to all bodhisattvas and mahasattvas. Then touch your brow point of the mudra again, and then release the mudra. Stand by Hu Fa Qing Gang, third prostrate and homage to all Dharma protectors from the Vajra folded palms mudra. Om white light, Ah red light, Om blue light. Visualize infinite selves, prostrating to infinite Dharma protectors. Bring the mudra to touch your brow point and then release the mudra. 四平等一起手, fourth bow and homage to all inequality from the equality mudra. Using the equality mudra, bow, touch your brow point, and then release the mudra. 大曼达供养 Great Mandala Offering. 请手结供养手印 form the offering mudra. So this represents Mount Sumeru in the center, surrounded by the 4 continents, guarded by the 4 Diva kings or the 4 heavenly kings. Okay, and so perform the offering visualization. So let's first visualize the offerings on the altar, multiplying to form a row, and then multiplying to form an endless field. So you can visualize the 5 basic offerings of flowers, incense, lamps, tea, fruit of all the colors. So you can visualize white lotuses, red roses, yellow chrysanthemums, peonies. You can visualize apples, oranges, pears, grapes, all different kinds of colors of fruits, avocados. Okay, you can visualize clothing, food, shelter, transportation, all the things that you like. Then Vajrasattva dance. And visualize all the rows of offerings multiplying to form an endless field, and the fields multiplying to fill the entire universe. Sincerely offer all these humble offerings to our lineage root guru, the 8 principal Idam deities, all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, all bodhisattvas and mahasattvas, and all Dharma protectors, including divas and nagas. And let's recite the offering verse. Mount Meru, together with the 4 continents, sun and moon, transform into precious treasures to offer to the Buddhas. May all merits from offering these treasures quickly remove karma to realize Buddhahood. Let's recite the offering mantra. Om Sawa Tathagata Idamu Buddhana Minchala Kat Nilye Dami. Bring the mudra to touch your brow point, and then release the mudra. Zigui Fourfold Refuge. Let's first perform the empowerment visualization. So let's visualize our root guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, all lineage gurus, all Buddhas, Dharma, and Sanghas, merging and transforming into a great white light to bestow empowerment on us. 念四归咒3遍, recite the fourfold refuge mantra 3 times. Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye, Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye, Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye. These are Hushan, Homa protection. So, Vajrapani Bodhisattva, his image is on the screen. You can see he's in a lunging position. He's surrounded by flames. He's very, he has a lot of adornments, wearing a tiger skin skirt. His right hand is held up high, holding a Vajra scepter. His left hand holds a Vajra lasso. Okay, so form the Vajra folded palms mudra. Place the mudra on your forehead, and let's recite the Vajrapani mantra 7 times. Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali, Om Brulanjali. Bring the mudra to touch your forehead, throat, heart, left shoulder, right shoulder, and back to your forehead. And as you release the mudra, visualize Vajrapani appearing in the space above you, multiplying to 4 and guarding you in the shrine from the front, back, left, and right. Wangguan Sheng-Yen, High King of Avalokiteshvara Sutra. Sincerely invoke the 8 great bodhisattvas, Namo Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Akashagarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Samanta Bhadra Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Vajrapani Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Sarva Nivarana Vishkambin Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo Kishtigarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Namo all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, Namo Buddha, Namo Dharma, Namo Sangha. Having affinity with the Buddha lens with Dharma as the cause. Permanence, bliss, true self, and purity, it all begins with an affinity with the Dharma. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, a great divine mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, a great wisdom mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, an unsurpassed mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, an unequaled mantra. Namo Pure Light, Secret Buddha. Dharma Treasury Buddha. Lion's Roar and Divine Speed, Tranquil King Buddha. Buddha announced Sumeru Lamb King Buddha. Dhamma Protector Buddha. Vajra Treasury Lion's Clay Buddha. Precious Excellence Buddha. Supernatural Power Buddha. Medicine Master Vaidurya Light King Buddha. Universal Light Merit Mountain King Buddha. Virtuously Abiding Merit Jewel King Buddha. The 7 past Buddhas, the future 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, the 1,500 Buddhas, the 15,000 Buddhas, the 500 Flower Victory Buddhas, the 10 billion Vajra Treasury Buddhas, Samadhi Light Buddha, the names of the 6 Buddhas of the 6 directions, to the east Precious Light Moon Palace, Moonlight Wonder, Divine Voice King Buddha, to the south Tree Root Flower King Buddha, to the west Ebony King Supernatural Power Flaming Flower King Buddha, to the north Moon Palace Purity Buddha, up above Infinite Diligence Jewel Crown Buddha, down below Perfect Tranquil Moon Voice King Buddha, all the countless Buddhas, Abundant Treasures Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya Buddha, Akshobhya Buddha, Amitabha Buddha, all sentient beings in the center and those in the Pure Lands, walking and living upon the earth and in the vast expanse of space. Care for all sentient beings with loving kindness and compassion, affording them equanimity and peace so that they can cultivate day and night. Constantly reciting the sutra can extinguish the suffering of birth and death and eliminate all poisons and harms. Namo Great Wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, Observant Wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, Noble Wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, Open Wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, Medicine King Bodhisattva, Medicine Supreme Bodhisattva, Manjushri Bodhisattva, Samanta Bhadra Bodhisattva, Akashagarbha Bodhisattva, Kishtigarbha Bodhisattva, the billions of precious Qingdao Mountain Bodhisattvas, Universal Light King Pedagotta, Excellent Emanation Bodhisattva. Chanting this sutra continuously, the 7 world-honored Buddhas recite this mantra. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, toloni de, nihala de, pilini de, moha de, chenling qian de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, toloni de, nihala de, pilini de, moha de, chenling qian de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, toloni de, nihala de, pilini de, moha de, chenling qian de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, toloni de, nihala de, pilini de, moha de, chenling qian de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, toloni de, nihala de, pilini de, moha de, chenling qian de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, toloni de, nihala de, pilini de, moha de, chenling qian de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha de, tolu ni de, nihala de, dili ni de, moha ga de, Ling Tian de, soha. Avalokiteshvaras in the 10 directions and all bodhisattvas vow to save sentient beings. By invoking their names, all can be liberated. Those with wisdom should expound it diligently, while those with affinity recite it unceasingly. Recite the sutra 1,000 times with every thought unremitting. Fire cannot harm, blades and weapons destroyed in an instant. Rage turns into joy, the dying shall live. Do not say these are empty words, for Buddhas never speak untruths. Hiking Avalokiteshvara can alleviate all sufferings. Faced with danger and crisis, the dying shall live. The words of all Buddhas are true, thus we should prostrate in homage. By reciting this sutra 1,000 times, all grave sins shall be eradicated. Those with great merit and unwavering faith should single-mindedly uphold this sutra. May this merit be dedicated universally to all. Recite 1,000 times, all grave sins shall be eradicated. Thus ends the hiking of Avalokiteshvara Sutra. From Shinjo Rebirth Mantra, form the great ocean Bardo Deliverance Mudra. So you can look at the diagram in the top right corner and visualize Amitabha Buddha. He can be in any form that you feel the most connection with. So if the Amitabha Buddha enshrined at your altar is standing, you can visualize that version of Amitabha Buddha. Or if he's sitting in a sitting position, that's also okay. So he radiates great light, releasing countless lotus blossoms of various colors to Bardo deliver all our karmic ancestors, all our karmic creditors, our deceased ancestors, and any sentient beings that we may have hurt in this life or past lives, and Bardo delivering them to the Western Pure Land of Ultimate Bliss, Sukhavati, Maha Twin Lotus Ponds. Now let's recite the rebirth mantra 7 times. Namo Amito Ye Doda Gato Ye Dodieta Amilito Popi Amilito Sidan Popi Amilito Picalante Amilito Picalando Camini Cacana Chido Caliso Namo Amito Ye Doda Gato Ye Dodieta Amilito Popi Amilito Sidan Popi Amilito Picalante Amilito Picalando Kamini Kakana Chido Kaliso Namo Amido Poye Doda Katoye Dodieta Amilido Bobi Amilido Sidan Bobi Amilido Picalante Amilido Picalando Kamini Kakana Chido Kaliso Namo Amido Poye Doda Katoye Dodieta Amilido Bobi Amilito Sidan Bobi, Amilito Picalante, Amilito Picalando, Camini Gacana, Judo Caliso, Namo Amido Boye, Doda Cadoye, Dodieta, Amilito Bobi, Amilito Sidan Bobi, Amilito Picalante, Amilito Picalando, Camini Gacana, Judo Caliso, Namo Amido Boye, Doda Kadoye, Dodieta, Amilido Bobi, Amilido Sidan Bobi, Amilido Picalande, Amilido Picalando, Camini Cacana, Chido Caliso, Namo Amido Boye, Doda Kadoye, Dodieta, Amilido Bobi, Amilido Sidan Bobi, Amilido Picalande, Amilito Picalando, Camini Cacana, Judo Caliso. 念四无量心偈 recite before immeasurables prayer. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. This is immeasurable loving kindness. May all sentient beings be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. This is immeasurable compassion. May all sentient beings always abide in non-suffering and happiness. This is immeasurable joy. May all sentient beings relinquish craving and aversion, abiding in quality. This is immeasurable equanimity. Buddha scene generating bodhicitta. Let's recite the generating bodhicitta first. We disciples shall take refuge in the root guru and three jewels, never receding on the path until reaching enlightenment. May all virtuous deeds, great or small, be dedicated to all sentient beings for their speedy enlightenment. Recite the Bodhicitta mantra 3 times. Om Bodhicitta Betsa Samaya Ahom. Om Bodhicitta Betsa Samaya Ahom. Om Bodhicitta Betsa Samaya Ahom. Ling Bodhicitta of Vajraheart. Let's recite the repentance mantra, the repentance verse 3 times. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance. Manifested by my body, speech, and mind, for all these I now fully repent. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance. Manifested by my body, speech, and mind, for all these I now fully repent. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance, manifested by my body, speech, and mind. For all these we now fully repent. 莲花童子心咒108遍 Pama Kumara Heart Mantra. 先做观想三光加倍. First perform the 3 light blessing visualization. Let's visualize our Guru's brow point, emitting a powerful beam of white light entering your brow point. Visualize the root Guru's throat area, emitting a powerful beam of red light entering your throat area. And visualize the root Guru's heart chakra, emitting a powerful beam of blue light entering your heart chakra. And visualize the white, red, blue beams of light dissolving into your body and mind. Ching perform the mala beads visualization. And hold the mala beads with both hands in front of your chest. And use your thumbs to move or slide over the beads when reciting the mantra. Visualize your left hand as a Vajra belt, your right hand as a Vajra scepter, the Guru bead as the stupa of abundant treasures, Prabhupada Ratna's stupa, and visualize the 4 divider beads as the 4 diva kings. Visualize the tassel as a lotus hand, and visualize the mala bead string as the white light of Vajrasattva's inherent nature, threading through all the beads. And during mantra recitation, as each bead is moved and counted, visualize it transforming into lineage root Guru, living Buddha Lian Sheng, and coming toward you. Let's recite the Pama Kumara Heart Mantra 108 times, the short version. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom, 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom, 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom, 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom, 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom, 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng-Yen Lu, 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng-Yen Lu. 金刚心菩萨法 Vajrasattva Bodhisattva practice. 请手结金刚萨埵手印 form the Vajrasattva mudra, so you can form either one of the Vajrasattva mudras on the screen. Both are fine. And then visualize emptiness. So this is visualizing a moon disk in front of you, a blue moon disk gradually expanding to infinity, and then you merge slowly into this moon disk. And let's recite the emptiness mantra 3 times. Om Sabhava Sutta Sawa Dharma Sabhava Suddoham. Om Sabhava Sutta Sawa Dharma Sabhava Suddoham. Om Sabhava Sutta Sawa Dharma Sabhava Suddoham. Fan Fa Shen Guan Xiang, 3-stage Dharma rising visualization. So visualize an expanse of ocean with a stretch of clear, sunny sky. And a light blue moon disk rises up from the ocean into the sky. And within this moon disk is a white Tibetan seed syllable Hom, emitting brilliant white light. And the Hom seed syllable in the moon disk revolves and transforms into Vajrasattva. Visualize Vajrasattva seated upon an 8-petaled lotus. His body is white in color, wearing a 5 Buddha crown and layers of celestial clothing, holding a Vajra scepter in his right hand against his heart, a Vajra bell in his left hand by the left thigh. So you can visualize the streamers from his 5 Buddha crowns waving in the wind, the light flowing scarf around his arms. You can visualize his earrings tinkling, his short necklace and the multi-layered strands of long necklaces, the armlets, the bracelets, the waist belt, the toe rings, the anklets. You can visualize the ornate designs on these ornaments. You can visualize his fine, exquisite clothing. So you can visualize he's looking at you compassionately. And residing in Vajrasattva's heart is a white Hom seed syllable, surrounded by the 100-syllable mantra. From Vajrasattva's heart flows a stream of white, luminous ambrosia or amrita to bestow empowerment on you, the practitioner. and all of your negative karma is transformed into black liquid, which seeps out through your skin pores. And after purification, Vajrasattva descends into your body, merging with you to become one and the same. And let's recite the 100 syllable mantra 21 times, 诵百字明咒21遍。Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva denubadicha zazo me bawa Sudokai me bawa Subokai me bawa Anulado me bawa Sawa siddhi me bolaja Sawa karma sushame chidam Saliran guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Kata kata bezama me mancha bezabawa mahasamai Sado a hum pe Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva denubadisha zazo me bawa Sudokai me bawa Subokai me bawa Anulado me bawa Sawa siddhi me bolaja Sawa karma sushame chidam Siliran guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Kata kata bezama me manja bezabawa mahasamai Sado a hum pe Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva denubadisha zazo me bawa Sudokai me bawa Subokai me bawa Anulado me bawa Sawa siddhi me bolaja Sawa karma sushame chidam Siliran guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tathagata bezama me mantra bezabawa mahasamai Sato a hum pe Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva denubadisha zazo me bawa Sudokai me bawa Subokai me bawa Anulado me bawa Sawa siddhi me bolaja Sawa karma sushame chidam Siliran guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Kata kata bezama me mantra bezabawa mahasamai Sado a hum pe Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva denubadisha zazo me bawa Sudokai me bawa Subokai me bawa Anulado me bawa Sawa siddhi me bolaja Sawa karma sushame chidam Siliran guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tathagata bezama me mantra bezabawa mahasamai Sado a hum pe Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva denubadisha zazo me bawa Sudokai me bawa Subokai me bawa Anulado me bawa Sawa siddhi me bolaja Sawa karma sushame chidam Siliran guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tathagata bezama me mantra bezabawa mahasamai Sado a hum pe Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva denubadisha zazo me bawa Sudokai me bawa Subokai me bawa Anulado me bawa Sawa siddhi me bolaja Sawa karma sushame chidam Siliran guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tathagata bezama me mantra bezabawa mahasamai Sado a hum pe Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva denubadisha zazo me bawa Sudokai me bawa Subokai me bawa Anulado me bawa Sawa siddhi me bolaja Sawa karma sushame chidam Siliran guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tathagata bezama me mantra bezabawa mahasamai Sato a hum pe Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva denubadisha zazo me bawa Sudokai me pawa, subokai me pawa, anulato me pawa, sawa, siddhi me polayaja, sawa, karma, sushame, chidam, silivan, guru hum, ha 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 ha, bhagavan, sawa, kata kata, pizama, me mancha, pizabawa, mahasamai, sato a, hum, pe, hum, pizza sato samaya, manupalai, pizza sato de nubadisha, zazo me pao, Sudokai me bawa, subukai me bawa, anulato me bawa, sawa, siddhi me polaja, sawa, karma, sushame, siddham, silivan, guru hum, ha 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 ha, bhagavan, sawa, kata kata bezama me mancha bezabawa, mahasamai, sato a hum ping. Bitsa Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Bitsa Sadhu Denu Badisha Zuzumepao Sudokare Mepawa Subokare Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Chidam Saliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bakawan Sawa Kata Kata Bitsama Mimancha Bitsabawa Mahasamai Sado A Hum Ping Betsa Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Betsa Sadhu Denu Padisha Sasumepa Sudokari Mepawa Subokari Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Siddham Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tada Gata Bitsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hum Betsa Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Betsa Sadhu Denu Badisha Zazomeba Sudokai Mebawa Subokai Mebawa Anulado Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebulaja Sawa Karma Sushame Chidam Silivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tada Gada Betsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sado A Hum Ping Betsa Sado Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sado Denu Badisha Zazomebawa Sudokai Mebawa Subokai Mebawa Anulado Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebolayaja Sawa Karama Sushame Siddham Silivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tada Gata Bezama Memancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sado A Hum Ping Betsa Sadhu Samaya Manubalay Betsa Sadhu Denu Badisha Zuzumebao Sudokai Mebawa Subokai Mebawa Anulado Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebolayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Sidamu Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Kada Kada Betsama Memancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Betsa Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Betsa Sadhu Denu Badicha Zazomebao Sudokai Mebawa Subokai Mebawa Anulado Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebolayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Chidam Silivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Betsamami Mancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sado A Hum Pe Betsa Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Betsa Sadhu Denu Badisha Zazumebao Sudokai Mebawa Subokai Mebawa Anulado Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebolayaja Sawa Karma Sushame Zidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Kata Kata Betsama Memancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Ping Betsa Sadhu Samaya Manupalaya Betsa Sadhu Denu Badisha Zensomebao Sudokai Mebawa Subukai Mebawa Anulado Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebulaja Sawa Karma Sushame Chidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Gata Betsama Memancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Ping Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Dhenubadicha Zazome Bao Sudokai Me Bawa Supokai Me Bawa Anulado Me Bawa Sawa Siddhi Me Pulaja Sawa Karma Sushami Sudam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bakawan Sawa Tata Kata Vetsama Me Mecha Vetsapawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Panubalaya Vajrasattva Dhenubadisha Sumepawa Sudokar Mepawa Supokar Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepulayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Siddham Saliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tada Kada Visama Mimancha Visabawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hum Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Dhenubadicha Sumepawa Sudokaya Mepawa Subokaya Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushame Siddham Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tadakata Petsamame Mancha Petsabawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hum Pe 9 cycle Buddha Lian. So let's first do the visualization of the 3 channels. First, visualize that your entire body is as transparent, clear, and pure as crystal. And inside your body, there are 3 vertical channels running parallel to each other. And all 3 channels start at the navel chakra, located 4 finger widths below your navel, and branching out upwards to become your central, right, and left channels. The central channel has a top wide, bottom narrow, trumpet-like shape, flaring out like the bell of a trumpet and ending at the crown of your head. And the left and right channels run next to the central channel, with the left channel ending at your left nostril and your right channel ending at your right nostril. So this is the visualization of the 3 channels. And then later on, I wouldn't say this, but you can use your left ring finger. You can use your ring finger or your little finger to block the nostril that you're not breathing in from. So basically, if you're breathing in from the right, you can block your left nostril with your left hand, left ring finger or little finger, and vice versa. So this is just a way to help you to breathe from one nostril. And later on, as you advance in the practice, you can try to use your mind to control your breathing. And whenever we are breathing in, it's always breathing in white light of the Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas blessing you. Whenever the light enters into your body, it will transform to red. And as it exits your nostril, when you breathe out, it turns into black tea or smoke. And that's when you visualize all your karmic hindrances, all your afflictions, being breathed out as black smoke. Okay, so let's first begin with the first cycle. So breathe in slowly and gradually from your right nostril. Breathe in all the white light of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas spread throughout the vast expanse of space. And you're breathing in their great blessing. It turns into red when it enters your right channel, goes down to your navel chakra, switches to your left channel, goes up your left channel. And when it exits your left nostril, visualize breathing out black smoke and breathing out all your karmic hindrances, your afflictions. The key is to breathe in slowly, gradually, completely. Second cycle, breathe in white light, all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, great blessing from your left nostril. It turns into red as it goes down into your left channel, goes all the way down to your navel chakra, switching to your right channel, goes up your right channel to your right nostril, and this is when you breathe out black smoke. Breathe out all your karmic hindrances, your mental afflictions, all your worries and troubles. The third cycle is a little different, so breathe in all the white light of all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas through both your nostrils, both left and right. And when the tea enters your left and right nostrils, they turn into red. So visualize the tea or the red light going down your left and right channels to your navel chakra. And this is when they merge and go up your central channel to your crown chakra, to your Brahma aperture, where there is no opening. And because there's no opening, the merged tea goes back down your central channel to your navel chakra, and then separates into two, splits into two to ascend along the left and right channels again, and eventually exiting both nostrils as black smoke. So you can breathe out all your emotional afflictions, your mental afflictions, all your karmic hindrances, whatever is bothering you. You're breathing out all your black tea. So whenever we breathe in from both nostrils, we do this visualization. So it's only these three kinds, all right? And the fourth cycle, breathe in white, light of the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas spread throughout the vast expanse of space. You're breathing in their great blessing. And breathe in their white blessing tea through your left nostril, goes down your left channel to your navel chakra, switches over to your right. It ascends your right channel. And breathe out black tea from your right nostril. Breathe out slowly. Visualize breathing out all your troubles, worries, karmic hindrances. Fifth cycle, breathe in the white light of the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas from your right nostril. Enters your right channel, turns to the red, goes down your right channel to your navel chakra. Then switches to your left channel, goes up your left channel, and slowly exits your left nostril as black smoke. Sixth cycle, breathe in the white light of all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas in the vast expanse of space. Breathe in from both nostrils, left and right. When it enters your right and left nostrils, it turns into red, goes down both channels to your navel chakra, where it merges into your central channel, goes up your central channel all the way to your crown, where there is no outlet. And so it goes back down your central channel to your navel chakra, where it separates back into two. It's still red. And when it exits both nostrils, visualize yourself breathing out all your troubles, worries, mental afflictions, your karmic hindrances as black smoke. And repeat the same visualization for step 7, the 7th cycle. Breathe in white, light of all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas from both nostrils. Goes down both channels to your navel chakra. Goes up to your goes up your central channel to your crown opening. And there is no outlet, so it goes back down to your navel chakra. And then it splits into two. Goes up your right and left channels. And then finally exiting both nostrils as black smoke. So you're breathing out all your troubles and worries, all your mental afflictions, all your karmic hindrances, obstacles. Eighth cycle. Breathe in the white light, blessing of all Buddha's bodhisattvas spread throughout the vast expanse of space, and you are breathing in all their white light through your right nostril. Goes down your right channel to your navel chakra and switches to your left channel and slowly exits your left channel as black smoke. Breathe out all your worries, troubles, your karmic affliction, your karmic hindrances. The last cycle, the ninth cycle, breathe in again all the white light of all the Buddhas, bodhisattvas. Breathe in slowly as you can. Goes down your left channel. Sorry, breathe in through your left nostril. Goes down your left channel to your navel chakra, sorry. And then switches to your right channel. Goes up your right channel slowly and exits slowly, gradually from your right nostril as black smoke. So breathe out all your worries, troubles, or your karmic hindrances. And this is the 9th cycle Buddha wind, or 9th cycle Buddha breathing. And before we enter Samadhi, Ru Samodhi, let's first do the visualization of the deity merging into the practitioner. In Chinese, it's called Ru Wo Guan. So because it's a Vajrasattva practice, so we visualize Vajrasattva as the deity and visualize Vajrasattva sitting atop your head at the Brahma aperture, the crown opening, and inside your body, the lotus located at your heart chakra and the central channel opens up to reveal a moon disk. And on this moon disk is Vajrasattva seed syllable Homa, radiating brilliant white light. And visualize Vajrasattva atop your head, transforming into a rice grain size shining pearl of light, which then enters through your Brahma aperture and descends along the central channel, eventually reaching and resting upon the lotus at your heart chakra. At your heart chakra lotus, Vajrasattva gradually becomes larger and larger until reaching the same size as you. Visualize yourself becoming Vajrasattva. You are now Vajrasattva, one and the same. And you can also do the breath counting method. So you mindfully count your breaths. Breathe in white, breathe out black, and that's 1. Breathe in white, breathe out black, that's 2. And you can count all the way to 10, and then you start from 1 again. Okay, until you reach a state where you forget everything else and just focus on your breathing. And let's enter samadhi for 10 minutes. Wu emerging from Samadhi. Song Zan, recite praise. Living Buddha Lian Sheng teaches the great tantric dharma, Vajrasattva transforming Vajra hearts, the great spiritual union when the two merge into one, eradicating karmic hindrances to truly attain purity. Jianian Bada Benjun Xingzhou. Recite the heart mantras of the eight principal Idam deities. Om Ami Dewa Se, Om Mani Demi Hum, Om Vanamo Lintolin Soha, Om Ha 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 Ve Samayin Soha, Om Jolly Jolly Junti Soha, Om Chambala Chanam Chanayin Soha, Om Ah Om Vedza Guru Bema Siddhi Om Se, Om Ah Om Guru E Ah Sasamaha Ling Sheng Siddhi Om. Deata Bekatsia Maha Bekatsia Natsa Samu Atehe Soha. Recite Buddha's name 3 times. Namo the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Namo the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas of the same name. Namo the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas of the same name. Supplication for Buddha to stay in the Saha world. The Lord of Secrets of the Vajra realm, virtuous and with profound kindness, Buddhas and worlds as numerous as motes of dust across all 10 directions. The ocean assembly of Bodhisattvas with great compassion for sentient beings, and all Herukas, Dharmapalas, Dakas, and Dakinis, we prostrate in homage before you. The 3 worldly poisons blaze furiously in the long, dark night. Devastated bodies and minds suffer endlessly in the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came into this world to salvage deluded ones. The powerful brilliance of the 3 jewels thus provides refuge for all. Your Vajra body, upon which the merit fields of humans and devas rely, bestows precepts, teachings, empowerment, and attainments. We disciples of the Buddha plead that you stay in the Saha world to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and bring happiness to infinite realms of sentient beings. Lixiang, merit dedication. May all who recite the name of Amitabha Buddha all be reborn in the land of ultimate bliss. Repay the kindness from the fourfold benefactors above and aid those who suffer in the 3 paths below. Upon seeing the Buddha, be freed from the cycle of birth and death. Like the Buddhas, deliver all beings. We disciples dedicate the merits of this practice to our lineage Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng. May Guru Buddha always have good health and longevity, be at perfect ease, always reside in the Saha world, and forever turn the Dharma wheel. We also pray for Shimu Grand Master Sheng-Yen to be in good health. And may everyone be healthy, steadfast in cultivation, have everything go as wished, and have all misfortunes turned into blessings. You may silently make your own prayers, dedications, and wishes at this time. Write the 100-syllable mantra 3 times to make up for any errors or omissions during the practice, any unclear visualizations or discursive thoughts. Vajrasattva samaya, manupalaya, Vajrasattva tenubadisha, sensomebao, sudokai mebawa, subukai mebao, anulato mebawa, sawa, siddhi mebolaya cha, sawa, karma, sushame, chidam, silivan, guru hom, ha 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 ha, bhagavan, sawa, kata kata vitsama me mancha vitsabawa, mahasamai, sato a, Vajrasattva samaya, manupalaya, Vajrasattva tenubadisha, zenzo mebao, sudokai mebawa, subukai mebao, anulado mebawa, sawa, siddhi mebolaya, sawa, karma, sushame, siddham, sulivan, buruhum, ha 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 ha, bhagavan, sawa, kata kata vizama mimancha vizabawa, mahasamai, sato a, Vajrasattva samaya, manupalaya, Vajrasattva tenubadisha, zenzo mebao, Sudokai mebawa, subukai mebawa, anulado mebawa, sawa, siddhi mebolaja, sawa, karma, sushame, siddham, sulivan, guruhum, ha 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 ha, bhagavan, sawa, kata kata vizama me mancha vizabawa, mahasamai, sato a, 观想大礼拜 Great Homage Visualization 礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切佛。Let's prostrate in homage to our lineage guru and all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times. From the Buddha Shrine Mudra, Om white light, red light, Om blue light. Visualize infinite selves, prostrating to infinite Buddhas. Bring the mudra back to your brow point, release the mudra, whereby true Buddha second prostrate in homage to all bodhisattvas from the lotus mudra. Om white light, red light, Om blue light. Visualize infinite selves, prostrating to infinite bodhisattvas. Bring the mudra back to your brow point, release the mudra. 3拜护法金刚神宗 Third prostrate in homage to all Dharma projectors from the Vajra folded palms mudra. Om white light, red light, Om blue light. Visualize infinite selves, prostrating to infinite Dharma protectors. Bring the mudra back to your brow point, release the mudra. 4平等起手 Fourth bow in homage to all equality from the equality mudra. Visualize yourself bowing, touch your brow point with the mudra and then release the mudra. Exit the practice and recite the completion mantra 3 times. Om Bulin, Om Bulin, Om Bulin, Om Mani Padme Hum. 说法圆满如意吉祥. This concludes a perfect and complete practice. May all wishes be fulfilled and all endeavors be auspicious. Thank you everyone for your participation. Okay, usually if you're doing this 4 preliminaries practice on your own, if you need to add in any mantras, for instance, you want to add in the Golden Mother's heart mantra to pray for gurus to remain in the world, to supplicate him to stay in the world, you can add that after reciting Buddha's epithet or Buddha's name. So number 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas of the same name. So that's when you add in Golden Mother's heart mantra. But let's say if you are reciting the Great Relief of Disasters mantra, you can also add that at that point in time. So depending on your own time, your own, you can recite it at least 21 times, or if you have more time, 49 times or 108 times. So the number of recitations is flexible, so that depends on your own availability, your own schedule. So same thing for the 100-syllable mantra. if you have more time, you can recite 49 times, 108 times. But if you don't have time, you can begin with 21 times. And it's actually easier to start with a fewer number of recitations, but at a sustainable pace. Because if you try to recite it too many times, but it's actually beyond what you can do, or like what you can the amount of concentration, depending on your concentration level, it's harder for you to sustain the practice. So if you do 108 times of the 100 syllable mantra, for instance, if you do it 365 days a year, and you do that for 3 years, you would be able to complete more than 100,000 times. So you would be able to complete the quantity for your 4 preliminaries. But that takes a little bit more time. So for a start, you can start with the 21 times. Okay, so before we begin some Dharma sharing, I'll share a video. Let's put our palms together to pay homage to our root guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, and all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors, our lineage, all the deities at your own shrine. Pray for their blessing so that any Dharma sharing will be auspicious and fruitful, beneficial for everyone. Okay, so I'm going to share a video, and this is one of the rare videos where Grand Master actually teaches in English. So this is very rare. And actually this was mentioned in the Avalokiteshvara Yidam Yoga Sadhana lesson by Master Lian during the True Buddha Tantric Dharma 2 online university course. Okay, so this is actually when Grandmaster is teaching a very short sutra to help us to increase wealth. So this was taught to him by Avalokiteshvara or Guanyin Bodhisattva. So he actually taught this sutra in Chinese, but then he actually repeated the sutra in English. There is also a Taiwanese version that he mentions.
This morning, I opened the door. Open the door. I see. I open the door. This morning, I open the door. I see the Guanyin Bodhisattva. Guanyin Bodhisattva. East have so many Buddha. West have so many Buddha. South have so many Buddha. North have so many Buddha. Buddha, 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 Buddha. My item all sold.
Okay, so that was Grandmaster teaching the Truman Ching, which is a sutra that if you're selling items, if you're a stall, if you have a stall that you sell items, you can actually a booth that or a shop, you can actually recite that sutra. And 出门出门心 would be like going out sutra. And there's a version where shop owners or people who run businesses, they can recite that sutra as well to increase wealth or for enrichment. So people are yeah, Grand Master is very happy, and it's very rare that he teaches in English, so it's quite amazing. It's very endearing as well. That so this is just to share a little bit, and if you want to watch the whole lesson, so Master Lian didn't actually mention this in detail. He mentioned it briefly, but it's Avalokiteshvara, Guanyin taught him the sutra to teach people in the world, because people in the world are too busy, too distracted, have too many things to do. So Guanyin taught him this really simple, short, and concise sutra. And so it's a way to help those who are still very concerned with having to accumulate worldly resources. You know, you need to have at least kind of like a stable life in order to be able to practice with ease of mind. But this is a way that they can actually increase their affinity with the Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas. They will be able to remember the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas in their daily life. So I won't share more because I think you should go and listen to the lesson taught by Master Lian. So this is an ongoing course by the True Buddha School Online University. It's ongoing now, and they have the lesson every week. So currently, Master Lian has already covered, and Master Lian Lai, they have covered the Idam Yoga Sadhana section. So that's the 8 principal Idam deities of True Buddha School. They've gone over the key points of cultivating the sadhanas, what are the things to look out for, and Master Lian Lai will be teaching what are the other keys that you need to know in order to attain yogic union. So these you can listen to the lessons, even though you might still be new and still starting out with the 4 preliminaries. So the 4 preliminaries are still the basic foundation. So Grandmaster has mentioned, like in the joke that he mentioned just the past weekend, the little joke about little Ming, 万丈高楼 买不起, or actually the original proverb is 万丈高楼平地起. 平地起, it means that skyscrapers need to be built from the ground up. So you can't start with building the 100th floor or the 2nd floor. You have to still start from the base, the 1st floor. So, but the thing is, when we listen to the lessons, it gives us kind of like an overview, or like you will notice certain points. They would point out certain things that are important for us to take note. So even if you're not practicing, for instance, your Yidam, you already know that your Yidam is not medicine Buddha, but you can still listen to the lesson and know the key points, because there are certain common points across all the Yidam practices. And so it's worth listening to, even if you're not at that level yet. It's okay, but you might not be practicing that on your own yet. It's definitely something that you should take part in. But if you haven't listened to the True Buddha Tantric Dharma 1 course, I would strongly recommend that you go back to listen to that True Buddha Tantric Dharma 1 course, which was taught by Master Lian about 2 years ago. And there's a YouTube playlist with all the lessons, so you can go one by one, you can go at your own pace and listen to that. And then so once your foundation is strong, then you can move on to Guru Yoga, and then Hidam Yoga. So that's kind of like the sequence of practice. And when we practice the 4 preliminaries, repentance, why is repenting so important? Why do we practice, why is it 三无漏学, the 3 trainings, or the 3, also sometimes translated as 3 non-outflows, so which are 戒定慧, from precepts to meditative stability to wisdom. Why is it in that sequence? So what I remember Grand Master teaching in his books is that when we abide by the precepts, then it allows you to enter meditation. And then it will allow you to engender or develop or cultivate or open up your own inner wisdom. So the thing is that if your mind is in turmoil, if you're very troubled by all your troubles, you're like in a dualistic state of mind where you're thinking about this person did such and such a thing to me, or like, I'm so troubled, like I'm very angry, etc. And you're unable to see past that to their Buddha nature. And you're always, like if your mind is always, I need to make more money, or you're obsessed about something else or preoccupied with other things, if that glass of water is always muddy, the sediment isn't able to settle and you're not able to see things. The water is always muddy. So when we abide by the precepts, it allows us to purify ourselves so that your conscience is clear. And when your conscience is clear, you're not troubled by all these mental afflictions, all these worries and troubles. And then you can finally enter samadhi, because you're not thinking about, such and such a trouble, this person did that, such and such a person said this about me. You can let all of that go. You can let all of those attachments, all those worries, troubles, which arise basically from, all our own poisons, our karmic hindrances. So we need to first learn to abide by the 5 basic precepts. And when we are able to do that, slowly, when your conscience is clear, it will allow you to settle down. Your mind is at a state of peace. Are you at peace with all the relationships that are important to you? Are you at peace with your family, with your friends, with your colleagues, your co-workers, all the people around you? Are you able to accept them for whoever they are? Forgive them, forgive yourself, let go of your own past, and release all of that. And basically, when you're at peace with yourself, with the world around you, with the people around you, you understand that they are also suffering. They are suffering because they are ignorant, they are stuck in their 3 poisons. They haven't yet developed the affinity with the Buddha Dharma. And because of that, they are trapped in suffering. And so when they do things that hurt you, hurt us, hurt other people around them, we need to cultivate a state of compassion, or a state of compassion, a mind of compassion for them, because they don't know what they're doing. And they're basically causing all this suffering because of their ignorance. So the root is still that the ignorance or the delusions, and they haven't yet developed the good roots to be able to encounter the Dharma. And because of that, they create all these troubles and worries and afflictions for themselves as well as other people, and they cause all this suffering. So the root cause is still ignorance, and we need to address that. We need to increase our own wisdom so that we can transform our own 3 poisons and then be able to apply the Dharma in our daily lives. And when you start to apply that wisdom in your daily life, you can finally transform your own state. You can transform your own suffering, and you can then begin to help other people around you. So first, getting to know what these are. What are the 3 poisons? What is ignorance? What are our delusions? And begin to recognize these things. You are able to recognize what are wholesome thoughts, what are not wholesome thoughts, unwholesome thoughts, what is beneficial action, what is unbeneficial conduct, what is beneficial speech, what isn't beneficial. When you begin to grow in knowledge in Buddha Dharma, you are then able to make better decisions about what are the things you should do, what are the things you should refrain from. And when this, it will generate a positive cycle, and it will start to transform things in your own life. So, but the very basic beginning is that why do we need to abide by the 5 precepts? It allows us to first have a clear conscience. You can sleep in peace at night. You don't have to worry about, did I do something wrong? Am I doing something I feel guilty about? Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. You're going to be not able to enter samadhi. Don't even think about it. So you first have to abide by the precepts. You need to live a wholesome life. You shouldn't be cheating anyone. You shouldn't be lying to anyone. You shouldn't be hurting anyone. And when you do that, you have a clear conscience, you can finally enter samadhi and finally cleanse yourself of all your transgressions, from all your accumulated lifetimes of karmic hindrances. You can finally go into that. And then you can finally enter into meditation. You can extend the amount of meditation time. You can deepen your connection with the Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas, and finally you can attain a yogic response or union with your idam. But that's a gradual process, so it's a long journey, but it still begins with the basic foundation. And in simple terms, it's basically we each of us have a ruler in our hearts. We can measure. We know. Don't think that no one knows. The Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas know. You know what you have done, what is in your heart. You know what are the thoughts in your mind. So only you yourself, you have that power in you to change your own life. You can't change what's happened in the past. We can't change what's happened in past lifetimes. And so we are in this state where we have whatever conditions that we are facing now, they are basically a result of the karma from our past lifetimes. So we need to accept responsibility for that and accept and face the suffering that we are. But you can face it with equanimity, peacefully, because you know that we have created our own karma out of ignorance. And finally, we have this chance to encounter the precious Dharma taught by our precious Guru, our lineage Guru. And he has taught us all these precious Dharma. He has taught us this practice, which we can use to purify our minds. And then you can begin your practice. So first of all, you need to recognize that you have the power in you as well to change your present and future circumstances if you are willing to follow the precepts, take things one step at a time to change your circumstances, change your mindset, your state of mind, so it's a whole process. But if you follow it step by step, your good roots will grow. You will encounter more and more good friends on the path of Dharma that will share this journey with you and support. You can support each other and finally attain Buddhahood together. So it's a long journey, but let's hope that we can all remain steadfast on this path. And that's all for today's sharing. Wish you a good week ahead, and Om Mani Padme Hum.